Hello. Thanks for coming back. If you're coming back, thanks for viewing. If this is the first video you're viewing. Um, so this time I wanted to just touch base on cautioning people who experience a loss and grief, trauma, caution you about people who you may be acquaintance friends with before, or you may, know people through work or through friends of friends, and then all of a sudden afterward, those people are reaching out to you more and, trying to befriend you. And, in the midst of everything, you may think that they genuinely are just trying to reach out and help you. And maybe they've experienced something similar. You don't know, right? You don't know. And it's not like you're in the right mindset to really think that deeply about that. Why are they, now trying so hard to be your friend? And some of them may be genuine, but just that's why it's a word of caution, because what I have experienced is, there are some people who, lay down, hon. There are some people who befriend you and are suddenly more interested in being your friend because it's the drama of the situation. It's the them being able to champion themselves, like after the fact, or to others, like how supportive they have been for you during this whole thing. And but you may notice if something else comes up, another person has like something that is in need of support, that all of a sudden they drift to that person. And again, not that some people aren't genuine in wanting to help and trying to help other people too, but just be careful, because I've found myself really really hurt by a couple of people, and I've just had to, like, essentially that's the least of my worries and my pain and everything at this point. But it's still it still really stings. The other piece is, with that caution, be cautious if people who you work with, all of a sudden want to be more of your friend, or an actual friend, not just an acquaintance through work friend, after you experience something. It's just part of it, it's part of it, and in our case, putting ourselves out there. Of course, there's going to be people who reach out, but the hope is that the people who reach out and want to connect are people who actually are genuine, who have gone through similar things, who really want to be able to share the experience and support you as well as be supported. So it's a mutual kind of relationship, and just be a good person, right? That's all it basically comes down to, is being a good person. And that's really ultimately not easy in today's society, and the expectations and social media. There are reasons for doing things that aren't necessarily connected to just being a good person, right? Getting likes, getting some sort of gratification. But so I guess I would say to, if you're one of those people, or even if you're a person experiencing this, be altruistically good. right? Try to be the altruistic good person that we all ultimately can be. You know, we all have that little spark inside of us to be ultimately, basically, good, decent people, right? And and good people are my kind of people. Thank you.